Good morning friends. Today we shall show you how to take care of roses. So roses are perennial shrubs which can be grown for years or even decades. So some of these plants have survived for over 40 years in our house. So we have old photos, but 40 years ago these plants were in full bloom and the same plants are still blooming today. So these plants can survive for so long and yet flower. And so these pots you can see, these are 40-year pots, and I'll show you. This is very grown very thick. So we'll share with you several tips in this video how to take care so that your roses will survive and flower in your house for long periods of time. So winter care of roses is relatively easy because when the temperature is below 25 degrees Celsius, your rose plants are most happy. So they flower very easily at these low temperatures. So what you have to do is keep your plants in the full sunlight, direct sunlight, and you'll get big flowers. But the summer time is really critical for your rose plant survival, continued survival and blooming. This is summer, so we have kept these plants in the shade and just pruned it, so new branches have emerged together with flowers. So in winter these plants have bloomed very big sized flowers, which I have showed you in one of my very first videos, roses in my terrace garden. So during summer these rose flowers size will be very small, so we have to take care of these plants very well. We have to keep these plants in shade and pruned in the beginning of spring. And these white colored are eggshells. So eggshells are also good for rose plants. And we also use the used tea leaves. We wash them and dry them, and we directly use. So it lowers the soil pH, which is very good for rose plants. So these plants also received cow dung fertilizer and the leaf mold fertilizer, which we make at home and showed in another video. So we also use mustard oil cake, this also known as khol in Bengali, and we soak this in water for 4-5 days, and then we apply directly to the rose plants, the diluted water. It is very good as a wholesome fertilizer by itself. So friends, I have soaked this mustard oil cake in this bucket of water, and you can see some natural yeasts and fungi and bacteria have grown, and this has raised like a cake. These microorganisms will reduce the mustard oil cake to simpler, easily absorbable nutrients. We will dilute this 10 times or more in water and apply the diluted water to the pots. So believe me friends, in the market there will be many available fertilizers, but if you use this simple cheap fertilizer, it is best for your rose plants. and many other plants of your garden. So together with the leaf mold fertilizers or homemade compost, we use the mustard oil cake to keep our plants alive and blooming for generations. Two more essential tips, friends. So many people I have seen, they uproot their rose plants and dry them in the sunlight or something like that. So we have never done like that, and it's not necessary for your rose plants. But the last but very vital tip, so this is removal of sucker. So your rose plant will kill itself by developing suckers. So what are suckers? I'll show you. So when we buy rose plants from some nursery or somewhere, so what usually they do, so this is a rootstock, and this rootstock or lower portion here has a different variety, big multi-petal variety of rose grafted on it. So this is a graft. The rootstock is usually a local variety of rose which has very small flowers but very vigorous growth. So when the lower rootstock starts developing branches below the graft region, so branches will appear here, for example here, and also from here. So be very careful so as to remove all branches, break them by hand, which develops below the graft. So those lower branches are known as suckers because they will suck away all nutrients from your rose plants. And always be careful so as to keep all branches of the above multi-petal variety of rose, big rose flower variety, and remove all suckers branches from the lower rootstock. So one rule of the thumb is how to identify a sucker or a good rose. For example, you can count these leaflets. For example, this is one entire leaf, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaflets. But the sucker rose or the local rose variety used as rootstock will usually have 7 leaflets. For example, 1, 2, 3, 2 more leaflets. So remove all branches which have 7 leaflets and usually grow below the graft region.